Hey. Hey guys, this is actually yesterday's post. Some reason it never loaded, so I had to redo it, but here it is today. So it's kind of a Wellness Wednesday post. And last year I did a presentation at the Master Key Mastermind Alliance live event. And one of the things I talked about was the importance of your health and your overall ability to go out and pursue and chase and get the world, right? How does that affect you? How does your health, how does your daily behaviors, how does that change the way your mind thinks even, right? So there's a big connection between what you put in your mouth, what your overall health is, and how you can tackle the world. So let's say you're eating the standard American diet. Sad, right? Eating a lot of hamburgers and French fries, starting your morning with a big mocha latte, double espresso, full of all kinds of junk kind of drink. Halfway through the morning, you're hitting the donuts at the counter. You know, at mid-afternoon, you got to have like a Snickers bar to get yourself through the day. Nighttime, you come home. The food is all processed. It's never been alive once in its creation. Have a soda all through the day, that kind of stuff. How are you going to function? How's your brain going to spark, right? I always tell my patients, and I tell people I talk to, if your body is a Formula One car and you're putting that kind of stuff into it, what's your outcome going to be? How's your car going to race? How's it going to run? It's not going to run or race very well, right? So one of the most important fundamental things to do to start shifting your health is really simple. And it comes down to having a smoothie in the morning. Not just any smoothie, not a smoothie with ice cream in it and all kinds and tons of fruit and all kinds of stuff like that, but just a really basic green smoothie. Really simple. You can go out, you can get a really nice clean protein somewhere. Vanilla usually works best, but you can do whatever. And then go to the closest health food store, Whole Foods, Sprouts, whatever, and get a canister of green powder. Right? There's all kinds of different greens. For now, just get something that's a green powder. Mix it in with that in the morning. First thing you do, have your green smoothie and start your day. Now you can build on the complexity or what you're putting into that smoothie, and you can actually start, instead of using a greens powder, you could start going out and getting all the green stuff that you want to put in there, and an apple maybe, and some things like that. But for now, let's start simple. So the first thing you need to do is feed your body really good food. The next thing you need to do is make sure you're drinking at least 64 ounces of water a day. Your body needs water. Your intestines need water. The next thing you need to do is start eating foods that were alive before they got to your table, right? Fruits, vegetables, meats, seeds, fats, coconut, avocado. I mean, all those kinds of things, you've got to eat that stuff. If your diet's not consistent of that, your body's going to struggle. Your intestines are going to strain, which is going to cause your brain to strain and get clogged up, just like your intestines. There's a huge connection between that. Now, let me ask you this. If your intestines are clogged up and your brain is clogged up, how are you going to go out and tackle the world? You can't think straight. You can't think beyond the next sugar craving or the next caffeine fix, right? You guys, you got to start changing your health if you want to go out and accomplish anything in the world. We've talked about movement and how important movement is, and we're going to keep driving that point home. But now we're going to add in that next layer of health. Without your health, you've got nothing, right? So that's the foundation. So my challenge today for you is specifically in the area of body. Start looking at your overall diet. We'll call it diet. I don't like that word, but what you consume on a daily basis. Add in that green smoothie first thing in the morning. I like to do another green smoothie right before I go to bed, alkalize my body, balance out any of the acid that I've done for the day that I've created in my body. But at least do a green smoothie first thing in the morning and start overhauling your diet. Eating more good fats, eating more real live food, cutting out the processed foods, cutting out the glutens, cutting out the processed starches that are just sugars, cutting out the sodas, maybe trimming back a little bit on what you're putting in that coffee. I'm not saying coffee is horrible. There's some good science out there that says it's good, and there's some science out there that says it's not. So I'm not going to get into that, but I want you to start maybe cutting out all the junk you're putting into it, and maybe just having a nice coffee, you know? So, all right, guys, this one was a little longer than usual, but it's an important point. So go have a green smoothie. Love, light, peace. I will see you guys tomorrow from CrossFit Albuquerque. See ya.